Oh, fuck it broke. Oh, okay.
You just want to blow once.
I gave up.
Okay.
I got tired.
Okay.
I asked a question on Citizens of Jomalio, right? I was like, guys, we're basically gonna film last minute. We need your help. Give us some topics. Give us some like feedback. What do you want to know? And one really stood out. And the question was, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? And this is like, you know why it stood out? Because I forgot I was 30.
Wait, what?
I'm not 20? That's crazy.
What did you think you were? How old? Older or younger?
Well, just for a split second, I was like, what would I tell my 20-year-old self? I am 20.
Wow.
I thought I was in my 20s.
Good for you, man.
I don't know if that's really that good.
I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm trying to be positive.
What I realized is like, okay, we got like 10 years on our fans sometimes, right? If most of them are in their 20s, I'm assuming. And my answers that I had for them are different. Like back in the day, they asked the same questions. Should I go to college? Is it worth it? What should I do? Should I choose my dream job, or should I do what's more realistic or whatever? Like those questions are still the same because they're all in the same life stage when you're in your 20s, right? And then my answers has evolved over the years with my age, but also I forget that I'm growing. So I don't know, this question was mind-blowing to me, and I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on that.
Julia, you just left your 20s. How do you feel?
I did. I did.
30-year-old. I can't believe you're 30. Oh my God. Because you're like a baby in my mind. Like
You're like the little sister.
I mean, I feel like I'm on the same boat with you, where I still feel like I'm in my 20s.
Right,
Even
what the fuck?
I feel like I stopped aging.
But yours makes sense because you literally just left
Right.
it. This guy's been out of it for 10 years.
But I don't know. For me,
5 years, Gio.
oh really?
Asians have such good genes.
Thank you.
Like you don't look. None of you guys look as old as you are.
Oh, thanks. I just felt like I stopped aging at 25.
Oh.
That's what I felt like. So that's why I still feel like I'm.
You
20
still look
sometimes.
like the same damn little girl that came in here.
Thanks.
Like, I really don't know the difference, really. Except for these. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
I have white friends who are like 21, 22. They look like they're 40. It's crazy.
I feel like I look.
Nadeem looks like the oldest person. He looked like that since he was like 16.
He looked like a 40-year-old man when he was 15. Yeah.
He doesn't look 40 because of wrinkles and shit. You just have like prominent features.
Oh, cool.
So you don't look old, but you look old.
Got it.
You look like a fucking grown man.
Well, also the beard helps a lot.
Well,
I
when I
can't.
shave the beard, I feel like sometimes I look older.
Why the fuck did he did not get carded at 19 and I got carded at like 29 and shit?
I'm still carded
Same.
all the time.
Always carded.
I'm always hoping that they card me.
This helps though. Getting married helps with not being carded as much. So they'll take notice and they'll be like, oh, okay, I guess he's gotta be 21, I guess.
Well, aside from us being aside from us aging gracefully,
Yes.
what would you tell your 20-year-old self? Because I was a fucking loser at 20, completely.
Like, specifically 20 or 20s throughout?
Early 20s, I think this question is really.
You in your 20s? I don't think you were a loser.
I was a pretty big fucking loser. I would say so.
I met you when you were in your 20s, and I feel like you had a pretty good direction in terms of where you wanted to head to. Which is way beyond a lot of other people. You know, I feel like a lot of people are aimless in their 20s, at least from people I've met over the years now.
I would say that, well, I think that I know that I could have been successful earlier, but I had a hard time believing in my own thoughts and also staying disciplined to what I really wanted.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
I think I would tell my 20s self is to try to be fearless. Because I feel like there's
You were
a lot.
scared?
Yeah, there's a lot of moments in my life where I felt like I was kind of scared to try to do something.
Can we specify what you mean specifically? Because it's like, I don't
Can you
wanna be afraid.
specify specifically?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't want to be afraid to like go skydiving, or like I don't want to be afraid to like suck a dick, or like I don't know.
I think for me it was I guess in terms of of a college life, I don't think I lived up to it very much because I think I was more on like that one track mind where it's like I just want to be in and out of college. I didn't really want to experience it, right? And I think because I was so holed into that mindset that if someone were to invite me to a party, whatever, I would feel way out of my element and be like, no, it's okay, I'll just pass. I'm just gonna stay at home, not gonna do that. So
you regret not being a bigger hoe and
That's what I was gonna say about myself.
Really?
Yes, I regret not fucking more. Responsibly.
You thought that's what you should have done because you were like a saint. You lost your virginity later in life.
Yeah,
you were like super.
I don't know if I think I just had a lot of like the traditional like
guilt.
Yeah, the guilt and just that stigma. Where now I would tell myself, girl, it's okay. Let the titties loose. Like just fuck a little bit. Yeah, like experiment. Like get with girls, get with guys. Like just.
Damn.
I think that comes with
responsibly.
age. Yeah, I think that comes with age because I feel the same way too in the fact that like.
You want to be a hoe?
Yeah, when I was younger, I feel like I had a lot more opportunities. To have like
what do you think held you back then? Was it the shame too, or?
It was shame. It was kind of like it's taboo to like sleep around too much. Even if for guys, I feel like you feel pressure of like it's much less than what girls feel like the whole slut shaming or whatever. But as a guy, you still feel like you don't want to be that dude that like just feel
like that guy
girls and then like one night stands and leaves, and like you want to be kind of responsible too and like a gentleman or whatever, But then at the end of the day, like if you're just having fun and if it's like mutual like fun for your partner, like then why not? Like I literally have like rejected sex before, and I'm like, man, like
what a player! Yeah. I took everything that I could get.
That's tight, and that's a regret of mine. Yeah.
Well, for me, I wish I understood connected sex better because it was all physical for me.
True.
I'm just fucking.
That's all I want.
But then,
but I don't want connected.
I've had a lot of connected sex.
Right? Because it's literally like sometimes I was in the moment and I'm all like, I'd rather jack off right now. It's not that.
Dude, I do that so much.
Jack off?
Like you're fucking and you're like, I'd rather be jacking off right now.
It's like there's both parts where it's like I would hit up a girl and then I would jack off. Like I know she's coming tonight and I'll jack off and I'm like, why the fuck did I hit her up? Like I don't
so
want.
You jack off, and then you came, and she's coming over to get some D, and you're like, I'm not horny no more.
Yeah, I don't say it like that.
Wait, why would you? Can I ask? Why
Round
would
2.
You, yeah, why would you jack off first? Because you were just that horny, or you were just like, I want to last longer.
No, because no matter what, it's fine. But
nice.
But it's like I think it's either I'm horny or it's also that post-nut clarity. We were like, I don't want.
Do I really want her to come?
And it's like, was it just the
all the poison's gone?
Now I gotta like either take this girl out, we gotta hang out, she has to sleep over. It's like a whole night that I'm wasting, when I don't really want it.
Just jack off and be done with it.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes and then you're done and then you don't need that urge. But then otherwise, it's like, I feel like I want that more connection because then I'm like, why am I doing this? When I actually have them over, like I don't really like them. I feel like they're starting to like me. And then I'm like, oh fuck, and then that ends up bad because I feel like I can't like just dump them and like leave them.
It's a heartbreaker is what it sounds like.
Dude, how many like people that they feel like I'm an asshole and I'm like, nah, I just don't like you. Like, but it's like
that's an asshole.
No. That's why I don't tell them that, but it's more like how you say like I just.
You say
actually.
I'm like I thought we went into this. Actually, I thought we went into this with like a.
You're a tease. You're a guy tease, dude.
I guess so now.
Yeah, you getting them all worked up. Can you imagine, dude? They're shaving their legs, getting fucking ready for you. They're coming,
and you're just jacking off.
There's no cum left for them.
It cuts back and forth.
That's so fucked up.
Thank you for having the women's back on this one. Good for you.
Because on the opposite side, that's like if I clean my house, got all this shit ready, and shave my nuts, she comes over and she wants to talk about feelings and shit.
Fucked up, Joe.
Damn, moment of silence there.
It's never been that quiet in here.
Yeah.
Wait, did I fuck up? I don't know.
That's probably why you didn't have connected sex.
Okay.
No one just knew what to say after
I'm
that.
down to talk about feelings, but just like, I thought we were gonna fuck. That it's just a bait and switch. Like, how are you gonna show me a titty and get me all worked?
Yeah, that is weird.
And then you come over and we're just like having long conversations, and I'm like, did I fuck up here?
If I actually like them and then they come over, even if we don't have
I'm down too. It's just difficult to talk about deep issues when I need to come. Like afterwards, like the clarity, right? It's like, yeah, because it's like the mixed message part, right? Like it's like, hey, you sent me a video of masturbating, and then like you're coming over. I'm thinking we're gonna fuck, and then we're talking about some deep ass shit, and I'm standing here with a boner, and I don't want to think about sad shit with a boner.
How do you get out of that? You just have to listen and let.
I just try to hurry up so we could fuck.
He's like, you won't make you feel better?
This hasn't happened in a long time. I'm just saying, like, my early days of this experience, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But then I know what you're talking about the clarity thing, right? It's like, you gotta come and then your mind is clear and you're like, all right, girl, let's get down to
So you want to be a gentleman, you just go to the bathroom, jack off, come back to the conversation. You're like, I'm clear now.
Naz, I think you're right. You're good, but I think the order of events should just kind of switch up a little bit. So instead of asking them to come over and then jacking off, I think you should jack off first and then.
Yeah, don't work them up.
It's not like at the late night. It's like, oh, like let's kick it tomorrow, or like let's come over tonight. We're talking earlier.
Then you could cancel.
Then I cancel. Well, I don't like cancel like last minute when they're about to leave. It's more like, oh, something like work came up or whatever. Like,
I bet you they want you more now.
So the thing was, I feel like I got like that because I was so like self-conscious about like me being able to talk to girls, like who I.
So your shyness worked for you.
My shyness before it didn't, but now it's like it's actually showing me that like, oh, like. I feel like the less I show interest, the more they want me, which is...
It's true. It's weird.
Yeah.
The more you thirst, the more they run away from you.
It's not really weird because we're so used to so much fucking stimulus that it's just like when the guy is not doing that, you're just like, oh wait, that's cool. He's actually into me, it seems like.
Yeah.
I like direct girls too. I like to be wanted because it's like, feels nice to be a hot girl from time to time.
Yeah, because I feel bad though. Like if they're direct and I know what they want and it's just that, then it's fine. But if it's like I can start seeing that they start putting out their feelings and I don't really like them, and then I'm like, okay, now I gotta take you out, go through this whole process and like all this stuff just to have sex, and I don't want that.
You know what's funny? They probably asked this question wondering what we would say advice-wise, where it's like, you know what, you just gotta fucking follow your dreams and shit.
No, you gotta fuck more.
You gotta fuck more, dude. You're 20, you're ripe. Don't take life so damn seriously.
Yep.
But fuck responsibly, and I'm not even telling you, I don't know, they might go out and catch some disease and
No.
hey, Joe told me to fucking be a hoe.
No, get tested, use protection, use condoms. Make sure to be upfront before you fuck. Like, make sure they don't want more. Just be like, hey, I'm just trying to fuck.
And also save your money.
Save your money. And you know what? Life just gets busier and more stressful. And you think life is stressful, now it gets crazier.
Enjoy the freedom.
Enjoy that freedom. Fuck, don't think too much. Enjoy it and have a good ass time.
Damn, my real advice would be like, don't enjoy the freedom. Like,